All right, so I accidentally turned my phone off. So this is going to be a part 2 video to the Massey Ferguson GC 1723 filter housing adapter kit. I did end up having to go in after I cut the first set of threads and drill a little bit deeper, and then I re-tapped all of that using the same method as in part 1. I put grease inside the hole, grease on the drill bit, and then once I had that cleaned and cleared out, I went ahead and put grease on the tap and ran it in just like I did the first time. Threads are cut. I've put the adapter piece in and made sure it's going to fit. So now, according to the instructions that they provide to you, the company does with this adapter kit, I'm going to put some red Loctite on the adapter and then tighten it down and then let it dry, and I'll put a new filter on it and verify it doesn't leak, and then I'll post updates if anybody has any questions. And just so everybody knows, I forgot to mention this, the adapter, the original threaded housing right here, when it sheared off, there was only a tiny bit left. And I ended up, you can see it on the ground right there, I ended up using my grinder and cutting that off and then grinding the surface flush with the filter housing. That way I get a good seal. I'll be back in a second. All right, so the threaded adapter is in place now. I did red Loctite it and torqued it down. I'm gonna go ahead and try the old filter on it. Obviously, I'm not gonna run it with the old filter because it fell into the dirt, but I wanna make sure that it bolts up flush before that red Loctite dries. All right, so I screwed the filter on. You can look around the edge here of the filter housing and see where the rubber seal sat. Looks like everything's gonna close up correctly without any kind of leaks. So I would call this a success. Total time to do this project was probably 2 weeks. The first week is me figuring out what I was gonna do, then finding the kit and ordering it. And then I've had the kit here at my house. It only took 2 to 3 days to receive it. And I've been dreading doing this because obviously I didn't want to mess anything up, never done anything like this before. But the total time, once I forced myself to just come out here and do it, was probably about 15 to 20 minutes. And that is fixed now.